This is 5 minutes of political common sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And in this segment, I want to talk about how President Obama is not fulfilling his duties. Now, I want to be real clear for those of you who have not followed my videos and my newsletter. I have not been condemning President Obama since he took office like many have. I've actually suggested many times, let him do his job, give him a chance. I've been much more aggressive at the congressional leaders who I believe were the major problem. But I have a real struggle with the ethical standards and the moral standards that President Obama is demonstrating to our youth. I'm actually feeling physically ill over the current actions of our president. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about his socialist agenda or conspiracies about him taking over the capitalist system. I'm not even talking about the manipulation of the Department of Justice around racial issues or the Arizona laws. My discomfort comes from President Obama's complete and utter disrespect for the office of the presidency itself. So where am I coming from on this? Let's start with his notable absence from the anniversary ceremonies of the Oklahoma City bombing. This was a moment when partisanship could have been set aside. He could have brought together a nation to remember and show respect for the victims of a horrific homegrown terrorist attack. No politics, just a nation. Instead, he chose to attend a fundraising dinner for Senator Barbara Boxer of California. He literally flew right over Oklahoma but couldn't be bothered to stop. And now, with that fresh in my memory banks, he is treated this past week with another horrific expression of disrespect for the office of the presidency and our American heritage. The president ignored the invitation to speak at the 100th anniversary of the Boy Scouts. Well, hey, it must have been something very important to keep him from addressing 45,000 of our country's youth. It must have been nothing short of a national emergency to make him miss the opportunity to demonstrate true leadership to the future leaders of America, right? What was so important? ABC TV talk show The View. That's right, he decided to make a campaign stop talking on The View instead of doing his job of leading this country and leading our children by example. This is a disgrace and a disrespect to the office of the presidency. It's a disrespect to all the voters of this country and to the citizens of the United States. And my question is, can we impeach him for shirking his duties as president? Because one of his duties is representing this country to the youth of America. And when he's out there campaigning and trying to pull money in for the Democratic Party, that's not doing his job. Now, I want to be fair. He did send a video to the Boy Scouts. Are you freaking kidding me? What a slap in the face to an organization that's been around for 100 years and is an integral part of American culture. You've been listening to 5 minutes of political common sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. If you like what you've heard here, then go out and pick up a copy of my book, Political Common Sense for America. You can find it at Amazon.com. Until next time, be safe out there.